Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I am Rachel DC. In this channel, I talk about online tutoring, homeschooling, work from home opportunities, parenting, and of course, traveling. So if you are interested with one of those categories, i-hit mo na ang subscribe button down below plus the notification bell para mas updated ka pag nag-upload ako ng bagong video. So in this video guys, I'll be sharing out the tips and tricks on how to pass your Cambly Kids demo video. Plus, I'll be sharing out the props that I used during my application. So I've used all of these props and I can say that they are really useful, and that's the reason maybe why I get hired. So if you want to watch this video, I suggest that you finish the whole video because it will be very useful for you. Let's start the video. Again, so guys, as you can see here in my screen, you can see the demo lesson material for Cambly Kids program. So it engages colors, shapes, and singing, but it's not just like that. So I made this video just to be a guide for online ESL teachers na hindi pa experience, or sa mga gusto mag-apply na wala pang experience sa online tutoring. Okay, so let's start with the tips for your Cambly Kids application video. And number one to that is your physical appearance. You have to be neat, well-groomed, and you have to wear proper clothing. Like yung clothing na cover yung shoulders and everything, no sleeveless, no crop tops and everything. I know that you know it already. So if you have any questions, just comment down below about that and I'll be happy to answer your questions. And next thing is, of course, TPR. So TPR stands for Total Physical Response. And if you don't know much about TPR, you can just browse my videos here in my YouTube channel, and one of them is about TPR. So in that video, I talk about what TPR is, why is it important, and what are the different TPRs that you can use while you're having class. Okay, so that's the second one. And the third one is the lighting. Okay, so let there be light. So when you shoot your Cambly Kids application video, just make sure that you have proper lighting. So it's not, the usual lighting na yung kung ano meron lang tayo sa taas. So you have to use extra lightings. So in my case, I'm using one extra light up here and three lightings around me. So one here, and other one is there. So just to give different, lightings on my sides, so the student can really see me. Okay, so that's the third thing. Next is the speed of speech. Make sure that when you teach these words, alam na natin kung ano ang colors na red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So try natin na mag-speak ng mahinahon at mas mabagal because these students doesn't know about English. So sa mga nag-start pa lang these students doesn't know kung paano magsalita ng English. So that's why they are here. It is just to learn. Okay, so in this application video, you're just gonna shoot the video na nagpe-pretend ka na may students sa harapan mo. And they know if you can really teach kids. So be very slow when you are speaking, and of course be precise. Okay, so when you say the word, you have to emphasize it, like na. For example, right? Diba? It doesn't sound like the word itself, but if you emphasize the word red, parang lahat ng letters maririnig ni student. If hindi pa rin niya magaya, you can use like the phonics thing, like d, red. Okay, so that's how you should do it. Like if the student is having a hard time understanding what you were saying, you have to speak slowly, or sometimes you have to break down the sounds for them to speak the whole word. And of course, next thing to that is yung ating computer, HD webcam, at yung ating headphones with noise cancelling function. Plus, huwag natin din kakalimutan yung maganda nating background. It should be friendly and educational, not just colorful, but it should be kapupulutan ng aral. Like you have to put up some alphabets or anything that engages the student. Okay, so now I'm done with the tips. Now let's talk about the props first, okay? So the props that you're going to use in this lesson, since this lesson is all about colors and, there you go, shapes and singing, you have to use, or you have to provide the realistic props, because it will also help you. Because aside from the pictures that the students see in the screen, dapat mag-provide din tayo ng realistic prop para mas ma-engage sa atin yung ating students, since ang ating klase lang ay sa online or virtual lang ang ating klase. So the props that I use is my flashcards. It is very colorful. So since it is all about shape, so I use it. So I have here rectangle, square, circle, and of course triangle. So I made sure that I have all of the shapes, because Cambly will be definitely happier to see teachers that provides complete props just to pass the Cambly Kids application video, right? So in my case, I made sure that all of the props that I need is just on my side right here. I can just grab and go and pick them up and then show it in the video. So I have here red. So these are my daughter's toys, and I just use them for my props sometimes. So sometimes I like buying toys for her because I can use it in my real classroom, right? So in that way, I save like 50%, because that's 50% for her and then 50% for mom. So how cool is that, right? Okay, so now going back, so I said that I have all the colors. So I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So make sure that you have these colors around you. So it doesn't have to be like these toys na bibili pa kayo, pumunta pa kayo sa labas para bumili. No, anything that has these colors will do. So even though it's a pen or a crayon or something else, as long as the color is right, so you can use it as a prop while you are doing the Cambly Kids application video. Okay, so now let's talk about how do we teach this whole thing. So again, for those applicants that doesn't have any experience with online teaching, so I hope makatulong ito sa inyo. So let's start first with the introduction. Ipi-break ko po yung aking tips sa tatlong bahagi. Okay, taray, Tagalog. Okay, so tatlong parts. So first is the introduction, second is the lesson itself, and the third one is how to bid goodbye to the student. So first, if you don't have any experience yet with online teaching, you will find really that when you introduce yourself, when you see me doing TPR, something like that, you find it a bit weird. But that's how it goes in online teaching, because the student doesn't know about English, and you have to, somehow
Few moments later.
But in an online class, the challenge there is the student might get distracted. The student might not get the interest of learning the material. So you have to engage them. You have to show them props. You have to do TPR so you can catch their attention. So let's start with the introduction. Hello, my name is Teacher Rachel. So there, I start with waving. My name is Teacher Rachel. Don't forget, please, to put up a logo of Cambly Kids right here, because that will be another point for you. Okay, so next is you have to ask the student in a very polite way and in a very slow speech on what is her name. What is your name? Don't forget to cup your ear, because it shows that you are listening and you want them to speak on their own. And if they can't speak, you can also repeat. What's your name? Olivia. Nice to meet you, Olivia. Good. How are you? Another question again that can help them speak. And of course, you have to smile para mas sumagot sila sa atin. Good, you are happy. Teacher is very happy to see you too. How old are you, Olivia? 8. Good. Say, I am 8. Great. So in that third sentence, I just show you how to teach your student to speak in full sentences, because that's another point that Cambly Kids will look on your application video. Again, so for introduction, don't forget to use TPR, slow speech, and let the student speak. So after introducing yourself to your student, you have to introduce the lesson. So this is how it goes. Hello, my name is Teacher Rachel. What's your name? Olivia. Say, my name is Olivia. My name is Olivia. Very good. How are you, Olivia? Are you happy or sad? Sad? Happy. Say, I am happy. Very good. Second tip, Cambly doesn't want a robot teacher, so you have to pretend on your Cambly application video na meron ka talagang estudyante sa harapan mo. How old are you, Olivia? 8. Good. Say, I am 8. Well done, Olivia. Well done. Olivia, today's lesson will be all about colors. Yes, colors. Good. When you do a good job, you get colorful candies today. Okay? Good. Let's start. Red. Red. Orange. Orange. Yellow. 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 Good. Green. Nice. Blue. Great job. Purple. Excellent. High five. What color is this? What color is this? Red. Very good. You say, this is red. Very good, Olivia. Okay, so that's for the first page. You just have to teach them the vocabulary words, the color names, and then ask them at the end of explanation on what color are these, blah blah blah, and something else. Next, let's learn about the shapes. So don't forget that if your student did a very good job, or just pretend that they did a good job, because Cambly likes to see teachers giving students their rewards. So you just have to give them rewards. You get your candy. What color is this candy? Purple candy. Good job. Okay, so see, I use colorful rewards that I can also use for extension, so that's a good idea. And now, let's learn about the shapes. So again, make sure that you have all the shapes right here. Triangle. Triangle. Great job! Square. 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 Very good. Very good. Next. Circle. Circle. Nice. Very good. Rectangle. 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 Very good. So in this slide, I showed you how to introduce the vocabulary words while showing them the props. If the student cannot speak the whole word correctly, so you have to elicit them. You have to show them how does it start, what sound does it start, square. So you have to break the sounds. Rectangle, rectangle. So that's how it goes. It is very, very easy. And again, if they did a wonderful job, so you have to give them again another set of rewards. So they get red and blue candy. So here we have to sing along the Baba Black Sheep song. So just prepare that you have the microphone. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. So you have to be very, very slow. Like Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? As long as mukhang parang naiintindihan ni student, ganun lang yung gawin nyo. Na parang go with the flow lang, speak slowly and always cup to your ear whenever you try to listen to your student, or whenever you ask them to, speak on their own. So that's how it goes. So here you have to match words to their pictures. Rectangle, blue, circle, green square, yellow rectangle. So here you can say, where is the red triangle? Where? Draw a line. Match. And I also pretend that the student cannot draw a line and they don't know how to draw a line. So I grab my phone like this and I show them how to draw a line. Draw a line. Good job. And the next thing is I go to blue circle, green square, yellow rectangle, and I pretend that they really did a good job again. So I need to give them again another reward. There you go. You got a green candy. And here in the extension part, you have to ask the student, what shapes do you see? You have to elicit them on how to speak in complete sentence. For example, the first shape is triangle, but she just said triangle. It is a good answer, but they have to speak in a full sentence. Also tell them, I see a triangle. Good, because the question here is, what shapes do you see? So, ganun lang ng ganun. Sa bawat shape, ganun lang din ng ganun yung tatanungin nyo. I think we're done because you're not gonna sing the Baba Black Sheep song again. So, I think that's it. So now let's proceed with how you bid goodbye to your student. So, even though sa real life, mga students natin ay hindi talaga perfect, you have to always give them a positive goodbye that they did very good and they are so awesome, and you look forward to seeing them again. Always remember that when you correct the mistakes of your student, you cannot say the word wrong or make this sign? No, because that will lower their self-esteem and confidence while having the class. So what you have to do, so if they had a mistake, just simply, scratch your forehead and you point to your mouth and say the good or the right word. Scratch on your forehead. Circle. Circle. Good job. So that's how it goes. You cannot use this language or the word wrong, because that will definitely a big negative point for you guys. Alright, so guys, sana natulungan kayo ng video na ito, and if you have additional questions, again, just comment down below and I'll be happy to answer your questions about Cambly Kids Demo Application video. So I suggest that you practice, guys. Prepare all the props that I told you, and of course, yung confidence dapat hindi mawawala, kasi you can provide all of the things that I've said here, but the confidence must come from your side. They can really see in the video if you're having a hard time teaching or if you are good in teaching. So good luck and do your best, and na lahat, guys. So yun yung mga tips, tricks, and props na ginamit ko para makapasa ako sa application video. So I got hired last year. So that was June, bago ako manganak. So I got hired with Cambly Kids last year, 2019, yes. And again, if you find this video useful, kindly hit the like button down below and of course the subscribe button. But kung gusto pa mas maging updated ka, i-click mo na yung notification bell. Huwag ka nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye! Have a great day!